kind of looked at United this season. One thing I will say about United this season, they are a lot of fun. They're not dull this year, which is nice, because I think that's the first time we could say that about Manchester United
in
team.
quite some time, yeah.
Maybe a decade, to be quite honest, Dale. And so certainly that's the case. I kind of look at United at the moment, and I sort of see United right now maybe where Liverpool were about 3 or 4 years ago, before they sort of really developed into the team that they are now. So sort of maybe just around, or just before, and just around the time they had Van Dijk, the first Champions League final they got to where they lost. They were a good team, they were great going forward, but they were always liable to drop a few as well and concede a few goals. And that's where United are right now. That's where we won't catch Liverpool. But I have to say, I take back my eating humble pie. I take back any compliments I gave to Tottenham, because they were absolutely appalling against Leicester. They didn't even try and win the game. And if you're not going to try and win these games at home, you've got to try and win your big games at home. I do wonder where they're going to go. I don't think City are better than United this season. I think they're in the middle of either sort of Pep Guardiola trying to build a new team, or just trying to transition to a new manager. I think maybe
just give him a new contract though. So
they should let him. They should let him build a new team. Then I think that's what he needs to do, because he needs to replace players. Chelsea, I think Chelsea are much like United. Really, they're still a work in progress. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Lampard, but I would still say to Lampard, look, give him time. He didn't get the chance to buy players last season. This is the first time he's had to buy players. Give him a season, get them all bedded in. If he gets them in the top 4, it's fine. So there's a chance here. I think United need to be aiming to finish second. I think United need to be aiming to get more points than they've got in the last 2 seasons. I think United need to be aiming for 70 points minimum this year, Dale. There's no reason United can't be doing that. And they need to aim to win a trophy. The squad is there to do that, without any question. Like I said, I still don't think we're good enough to catch Liverpool. If you look at Liverpool's absentees at the moment, and what they're still doing, they just know how to win games. We're a long way away from that. I kind of liken it to, I watched the All Ireland final again, because I do watch a lot of football in Ireland, and it's kind of like you look at the Dublin team. That's 6 years in a row they've won it, 7. They just know how to win games, and that's where Liverpool are right now. And United aren't quite there yet. We're getting there, but we're still a bit of a way away. We still need a few more players.
But isn't that fine? Isn't that fine after 2 years? Because we're on about what we can see Solskjaer is trying to do with a high pressing team, and hopefully that will come over time. The defense isn't there yet, but once that starts, I think after 2 years, it's not quite as bad as what Twitter makes it out to be. And I know Twitter makes Everton out to be the worst thing ever. Twitter's the horrible place. But Solskjaer, I think he's doing a good job. And come the end of the season, if we are second and we can say that we competed for a title, remember the last time we finished second, we couldn't say we competed for a title.
I don't think we will this year either.
You don't think we'll compete?
No.
I don't know, Mike, because our form from January to the end of last season was better than any other side. We're hitting our form now again. I just think that if they can find someone in January to shore up us a little bit defensively, because our biggest problem right now is set pieces. Set pieces are desperate. They're woeful.
Disgraceful. I mean, I don't know what we were doing on the first Leeds goal, but it was like the United players are practicing social distancing.
Yeah. Mike, this United team is the worst United side I've ever seen defending set pieces. Without question.
Oh, I've never seen a United side that's bad at defending set pieces. I would never have seen United get done on set pieces like this one.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he needs to bring in someone into the backroom staff to sort this out as well, because clearly what's being done with these players is just not working. At all.
I was texting a friend of mine a few weeks ago. I think it was a Monday night. West Ham were playing Aston Villa. Friend supports Villa, and I just sent him a text. He goes, "How's the game going?" I wasn't watching it. I was busy with the kid, and he was saying that West Ham just scored from a header. Now we were playing West Ham that weekend, and I sent him a quick text. Guarantee you, West Ham would score from a corner against United, and that's what happened. Because every time we concede a corner or a free kick in a dangerous area, I'm expecting the worst now. And the problem is, when we get a free kick in a dangerous area, unless it's in an area which we can shoot from, I'm not confident we can't beat the wall, or we can't find the red shirt. We had the likes of Harry Maguire, McTominay, these big figures in the box. But why can't we win headers in the opposing box? It happens so little in games, yet on the other side of the pitch, when they have set pieces, it feels like we're bombarded with pressure.
Yeah, it does. We're not good on. We're generally bad on any high balls coming into the box there. Even crosses. We're not good at dealing with crosses either. You look at the Leipzig game, just appalling, really. Like dealing with crosses coming into the box, wasn't dealing with that at all. You know, we need a world class centre half. Easy said than done, right? But we need someone because we don't have one right now, and you need to have one if you're going to go and you know, challenge these trophies. You need someone in there to marshal the defence.